Good morning, YouTube. PPS back. It is the 29th of March. We're almost done with the month already. Flying through it. Obviously, NCAA rolling right now, just a couple days off. And now we're into some NBA. I popped back into NBA and we got did pretty decent overall on the night, VIP wise, with a couple of my other plays. But man, the Magic just screwed everybody. Luckily, I saw a couple friends were on Wendell Carter. Luckily, that cashed before the fourth, but they benched their entire starting lineup in the fourth in a competitive basketball game. I guess it's just trying to tank. So Cole didn't even play the fourth. I think he had like 26 minutes. He was at 5. Obviously, don't know if that would mean anything. If they would, it wouldn't. I wouldn't know if they would actually hit that, if that happened or anything like that. But man, it was just tough to see. Tough to see a team really tank like that and really not give any obvious reason behind it, or like it was something that was going to happen. There was no hints about it or anything, but just going to avoid the Magic for the rest of the year. And now we're going to go into tonight's slate. It's a smaller slate, about 5 games here. And I will be rolling into it with my team. Obviously, Bucks are my guys. I'm going to be rolling with Giannis rebounds. Over 12.5, minus 104. Again, I'll do my share screen just so everybody knows, because I always have people wondering here. We're going to be looking right here at the minus right there. So we'll stop sharing that. All right, let's get into a little bit of numbers here. Giannis has actually hit this in almost every single game he's played against the Sixers. I'm just going to go off the last 2 years. Okay, let's go off the last 2 years. Last year, we had the Giannis playing them 3 times with 15 rebounds in the game, 16 and 14. Going into this year, he's averaging 13.5 rebounds. So he's hit in 4 of 5 games. One of those games was a 16 rebound game here. And the other one was an 11 rebound game. So he's hit it in 4 out of 5 games in the last 2 years. Obviously, he's going to play a lot of minutes in this one. The Bucks do have a lot of blowouts. And I think the last game they got blown out by Memphis. So not always on their side, but there are a lot of blowouts in Bucks games, and I get that. But this one, 1.5 point spread. And let's look at his last numbers here. He's had 10 games in the month of March, averaging 12.6 rebounds in those games. And one very important thing that I want to add here is, as a Bucks guy, I'll obviously watch a lot of their games, is Brook Lopez coming back is actually helping Giannis's rebounds. We saw it happen in both games that he played with Brook Lopez in the starting lineup. Obviously, Giannis has missed games here and there lately with some knee issues, but Giannis played 1 game with Brook in the starting lineup since they've both been healthy, and he grabbed 17 rebounds against Chicago. Against Memphis, he was in the starting lineup there. They ended up getting blown out by 25. He played 28 minutes and still grabbed 11 rebounds. So in a game here that we've seen be pretty competitive, we really haven't seen many blowouts in here. I'm looking at games that are like the Nets. That was a 3-point game. He had 14 rebounds. He played 36 minutes in a 9-point game. The Hawks earlier this year, he had 37 minutes. So his max is going to be around that 35 to 38 minute mark. And if I get that much Giannis on the court here, obviously we got quite a few bigs on the 76er side, obviously rolling with Embiid there. Giannis is going to be able to grab these boards. I think he's going to get enough time and enough minutes. And like I said, the Brook Lopez addition to the starting lineup actually helps him a lot, because Bobby Portis fights for the boards a lot harder than Brook Lopez does. Obviously, Brook Lopez is still in that range where he's still playing 23 to 24 minutes, nothing crazy, but still, instead of getting Bobby Portis at that 31 to 32 minutes where you're going to have a guy who's going to want to grab the boards, we're going to get 20 minutes, hopefully, alongside of Giannis with Brook Lopez, where he is going to be the guy wanting to go for the rebounds the most this year, this on the court for them. He's hit this number in 5 of the games. And like I said, 3 of these games, he played under 30 minutes. And that's why he missed the number, right? He missed it against Memphis. He missed it against OKC, where he only played 28 minutes when they blew him out by 27. But in the games where he's getting 30 minutes, we take it from there, it's 5 of 8. So Obviously, the numbers back it up. I love the spot here. Giannis always comes out to play in these big games, in rivalry games like this. I wouldn't be surprised to see another 35 and 15. He's done it multiple times when he's played on national television. Obviously, all three of the big three are back with Middleton and Drew. So that does take a little bit from the points, which is why I'm not going with the points, rebounds, not points, rebounds, assists. I'm going strictly rebounds. I just think Giannis is going to be the most aggressive guy out there. You're going to want to put up a big stat line against Embiid. I don't think he's the MVP this year, but there is a narrative around it that this is a big MVP game for both sides with Embiid and Giannis. So I'm not going to take that MVP approach here and think that he is going to be it, but a lot of narrative, national TV. Giannis comes out to play in these games. I love it. Over 12.5 rebounds on FanDuel at minus 104. B-Roy a 1.5 unit play, and not have to worry about an entire fourth quarter getting sat just because even though you're only down 8, right? We're not worrying about that like Cole Anthony yesterday. Giannis is going to play if it's a close game. They're fighting for seeding. They're fighting for, obviously, an MVP berth here, hopefully, for Giannis. I don't think it's going to happen, but let's go Giannis. Over 12.5 rebounds, guys. It's going to be my one play for tonight. Obviously, want the Bucks to win that one as well. It'll be a fun game to watch, and I'm very excited for that one. So if you guys could, please drop a like. I appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in to this video, and we will see you tomorrow for Pass the Prop live on this channel. Again, make sure you subscribe and like this page. I appreciate every single one of you guys that gets to come in and watch these videos every day. So thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day.